Hey guys, Salty Rucksack here, and today I'm going to be releasing my LMG Never Reload build. I'm going to keep it quick and simple, just like this build. It's going to be easy to get, no long farming, and honestly one of the quickest ways to get out in that PvP zone and not get instantly shredded, and even be able to take on some of those higher metas that are just dumping tons of damage. So we're going to move right into the weapons to really showcase why this is called the Never Reload build. We're going to move over to the Lullaby or Sweet Dreams. All share this last perk called Evasive, which is all that matters for this build. While equipped, dodging reloads 25% of your current magazine. So all your M60s, 100 round LMGs, 120 rounds, every roll is going to be pumping out 25 to 30 rounds straight into your gun. So right here, I'm going to shoot, roll. There's 99, 25 rounds, boom. I'm back up without having to go through the long reload time or anything like that. Right now, for the build, I'm rocking an M60 because I got the unhinged perk on it, which is going to be important for this build because 25% weapon damage at the cost of minus 35% weapon handling. Honestly, you don't notice the weapon handling drop at all once it comes down to adding attachments and getting that accuracy up. Allegro, which is the next best perk I love, right next to the extended mag, just because that rate of fire, just pumping those rounds out as fast as possible. And the little bonus at the end of this gun right here is the stop, drop, and roll. Just be able to remove any of the effects with one quick roll. All right. I would suggest getting unhinged and adding it to a weapon because it seems that the drops of any gun that come with unhinged seem to have a really low base damage. So I would suggest trying to find a gun with Allegro on it or extended mag and then rolling the talent of unhinged onto it just to be getting 31k, 33k on your LMGs. We are also rocking two-piece Overlord right here. Only reason we're doing that is 7.5% total armor. So I will go into the breakdown of each set near the end of this, but just to get you guys up and ready, Overlord, two-piece total armor. We're rocking Gila with Harden. These two parts are amazing because you're going to look, Gila's adding another 5% armor, while Harden is rocking 10% armor increase. Once again, we're just stacking that damage, that armor right there. Move over to the Petrov piece. This is where the set bonus is going to give us some of our damage. 10% LMG damage, which is amazing. And then True Patriots, two-piece for right here, the damage to armor. The way I look at this, and you kind of see when you're fighting people, is pretty much just a 10% increase on your damage right there. Because once you break past most of the standards player armor base, it's butter. They're pretty much done, you know, get a couple bullets and they're out of it, if not one. Really just depends on them and what other people are rocking. Now, the biggest thing to break these down is the gloves. Rocking the talent Devastating, just stacking more damage than the stats on the attributes. You want to roll LMG damage anywhere you can on these builds, weapon damage, even headshot if you can, just depending on what you got. But right here, you can run 7% total on this glove for LMG damage. Obviously, it could be optimized like this. You can see my gloves have 6% alone. I just need to get the talent Devastating put on them. Knee pads, pretty simple. Knee pads only run crit hit chance and crit headshot, so I chose armor. We're stacking that armor up. The talent, kind of useless. You could probably have cloaked on it, but as far as these knee pad options go, that's the best you're going to be rolling. Then let's move over to the Petrov chest piece. The big key point of this that you're going to look at right here is Bloodsucker. Depleting an enemy's armor adds a stack of 20% bonus armor for 20 seconds, max stack up to 100%. We are a heavy armor build, so almost sitting at 260,000. 20% is putting almost 52,000 stacks on there. You run into a crowd, you sneak up on some guys in PvP. First guy you take out, you're sitting at another 50,000 in your armor, ready to go through the next guy, get his armor down. And kind of just a roll effect like that versus something that, has it when armor's depleted, you get 20%, 25%. It's not as consistent when it comes to the day-to-day fight. And then on our mask and holster, not that great of rolls just because True Patriot only allows offensive utility for, health and health on kill, crit hit chance, crit hit damage, and damage to elites. Best thing I would say is just roll for health on these two pieces. I got them on my holster, looking for a better roll on the mask, but, not a huge game changer. Now we're going to move on to our mods. Next biggest step, defensive mod slots. You want to be filling with defense systems mending because not only does it add more armor, you're adding 3% total armor on these, which once again stacks up to almost as if you had another single piece Gila, which is great because you see it on my chest piece along with on my Gila bag. another look at that. That's 6% total armor between two of those mods, along with another almost 5,000 armor between those two mods. Adds up. You know, we are about to tank these, and with Bloodsucker, the synergy on it kind of just runs. You're taking shots, you're refilling your armor bar just constantly, just be fighting. And then with pretty much all these stats are going to be running weapon damage, chest piece weapon damage, headshot damage, bonus armor. This is the most simple build. When you think about it, you just want more pure raw weapon damage, LMG damage, bonus armor. Super simple. At the end of the day, that's all you need. Bloodsucker, hardened on your bag, some defense system mendings, weapon damage on your gloves, True Patriot, so that 10% armor, damaged armor, high hit in LMG that you like, and this, the Lullaby Shotgun or Sweet Dreams, just so you never have to reload. At the end of this video, I will show some quick clips of where you just see that this comes in handy. Just be watching that ammo bar where you're like, at that moment in time, without it, you'd have to reload. I prefer it over the system where people are running the talent that allows you to reload your gun from, let's say, your sawed-off shotgun. You pump that out, reload it, refills your primary. It's too slow for me. This Lullaby, you're constantly moving, you're constantly shooting, taking people down. To cover this for the last bit is armor. The only reason I like this sawed-off shotgun is an overlap. You'll notice when I do the shooting range really quick, you'll see this overlap kind of on the bottom bars as an effect. It really helps with stability. Really just helps overall control of it, just because while holstered, your equipped weapon gains handling bonus based on this weapon types. You know, it's really just trying to get the most for every piece out here while keeping it super simple. So now let's hit the range really quick and just test out some damage we can put down. Look at that. Almost, there we go. 606,000. You saw it bump up to 700 at one point. Fluctuates, boom, roll, almost a full mag. So it's pretty crazy to see how this works. Obviously, you could fine tune it a little bit, but this should get a lot of people out there shooting and playing and really just having a good time. I will be posting some more interesting videos at some point. I get a little bit crazy with these builds, but please guys, hit a like, follow. I'll have my Twitch and Mixer down there, schedule and everything like that. And pretty much I'm going to follow up with some quick clips to see it in action.
Whatever you have here is unholy.